Hello. Um, I haven't posted in a really long time. I keep meaning to, and then I get all sweaty and gross, and I don't really want to. So, I guess this would be a good time because I'm not all sweaty and gross. Yeah, so a lot of things, or not really, have happened since my last video. Like, I went to camp, like I mentioned, and yeah, the food there wasn't very good for my lifestyle, but I mean, I also went up and down the hill about a million times a day because our cabin was at the very bottom. So, like, essentially every time I went up the hill, my entire body was burning. It was crazy. So, I mean, I don't really think that was a big issue. Still been exercising and eating well and staying conscious, and I've pretty much weaned myself off the Wii Fit just because it's kind of getting really boring, but I still use it sometimes. I also kind of went a little bit strange with my calories and whatever. Kind of like I started looking at goal calories and whatever for what I should be eating, and it was saying like 3,000 calories, and I was like, I don't even eat that much. Well, I didn't eat that much before I started trying to lose weight, so I definitely wasn't eating that much, and yeah, I was eating like 1,700 calories every day, and then suddenly I just decided that I was eating way too much, and it restricted it to like 1,200 a day, which is horrible. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Yeah, so I dropped like 6 pounds in like 4 days. It was horrible, and I really just don't do that. That's not healthy at all. So, someone close to me kind of gave me a smack on the hand and was like, smarten up, don't do that. So, yeah, I pretty much got my bearings again and started up again. Now I'm eating 1,600 to 1,800 or a little bit over some days just to make sure that I have enough energy for the day or whatever. And yeah. So I guess I should mention that I'm down to about 308 or 307 as of right now. Could be a little bit over or a little bit under. I haven't checked it in a couple days, but that's where I've been maintaining. That's awesome. That's like 40 pounds down. So, woohoo. And I guess with that, I wanted to mention something that I've been kind of thinking of for a little while. And it's to do with numbers and all that kind of stuff. Because, like, my entire life, I've always been heavier. And I don't know, people are kind of, not kind of, but they actually are really cruel with that. So, I mean, I went through elementary school getting picked on, and high school wasn't that bad. But that's probably because I mean, my friends and I weren't really out in the open a lot, so we didn't really get exposed to many people. But as far as high school went, there wasn't really that many problems, but elementary was horrible, and I feel like for all of us who have been made fun of, it feels as though those words are kind of like what you are, and they're permanent, and they're stuck to you, and you kind of live up to those words rather than realizing that that's what they are. It's just words. And the only way words have any power against you is if you give them power. Because if someone says something to you, that's what they're saying. And you can choose whether or not you want to give that power by feeding into it. And I guess that's what I've realized, is that I just don't feel like I need to do that anymore. There's no point in giving in to what other people are saying. There's no point in giving them power, because the whole point of this is to make myself healthier, and for everyone else. The whole point of life is just to make yourself happy and make yourself healthy and just live a good life for yourself. It's not about anyone else. So as far as numbers go and all that kind of stuff, don't even think about them really, because numbers in where are the words? I'm trying to think of the words I'm trying to say. Numbers in accordance with words, like however many pounds you are means you're fat or ugly. It's not true, because numbers are always changing. They're never permanent, and those words are not permanent. They're not stuck to you. They are not you. Essentially, you are you. So, yeah, don't worry about numbers and all that kind of stuff, because they change. Like, I've never even thought of that for myself, and it seems so simple, but nobody really pays attention to it. Like, if you don't like where you're at, then do something about it, because once you start doing it, it just seems natural. Like, it doesn't seem like something huge. So, yeah, I don't know. Don't put so much emphasis on that. Just, if you're doing the right things, then you'll see results. Don't even really worry about things. The only thing you have to worry about is just making yourself happy. So, yeah, that's kind of what's been on my mind lately. So I hope that someone else has the epiphany that I had, that nothing is ever permanent, nothing's ever around forever. So if you're big now, you can definitely change it. It's not a permanent thing, and it doesn't even matter how many pounds overweight you are. It's nothing. It's all about how you perceive yourself, not how other people perceive you. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I feel like my vlogging is going to go downhill, because I just don't know what kinds of things are beneficial to say. Like, there's only so many times I can say that I'm eating right and, like, exercising, and there's only so many times that I can say that I'm eating wrong and slacking off. It doesn't make any difference, because all it is words. I mean, so, I don't know. I definitely will still keep everyone updated. It's just, I don't know what to say. I'm not very interesting. Well, I mean, this vlog channel thing was created for a reason, so if I was to just go off on a giant tangent about something else, it wouldn't really make sense to do, would it? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so 40 pounds down. Already down like 1 or 2 sizes in pants, which is awesome. And I'm definitely noticing a difference in the way my body looks, and how there's like less chub all over the place, and my lovely chins are leaving me, and I'm just noticing that I can see the beginnings of, thinner neckline, bones, cool stuff like that. So, that's pretty much all I have to say. Other than it's really cold in here and I'm doing the laundry, so I have no clothes. I don't know why I mentioned that, but, yeah, I'll leave you with that.